Welcome everybody to episode 323 of The Effing Title. I'm Big Husky.
And I'm DeNutte.
And we're doing something that, I mean, you said it literally right before we got on. Probably, a lot of people probably wouldn't have expected this to happen. This episode.
Marvel.
A Marvel episode. And it's funny because it's like, normally whenever I talk about MCU, it's me shitting on the MCU. And it's like I want to get it twisted, right? My biggest thing with the MCU that I dislike is the fact that they have massively changed certain characters. That's the first thing. But then also
them and DC, right?
Huh? Yeah,
them and DC.
That, and it's like, so that's the first thing. But then also it's like the
not compared, but I just was like, that's just like how it is now.
Mm-hmm. The forced humor.
Yeah.
I'm not, I'm not a big forced humor guy. If you force the humor on me, I'm not gonna enjoy it. It's not funny to me. So on Friday, I was hanging out with a friend, and she goes, "Hey, you want to watch Thunderbolts?" And I was like, "Sure. F it, why not? Like that sort of thing." And I'm gonna tear it out. It was actually enjoyable. It was an enjoyable film to watch.
It is.
It was.
I know it didn't do that well. I think it did pretty poorly.
Mm-hmm. I think
ratings are really good on it, though.
I was gonna say I think most of the MCU movies recently have done poorly. Unfortunately,
but also ratings not that well.
Yes,
this is definitely the highest rated in a long time. And for me going in, so I had seen stuff for it, whatever. I love the cast because right off the back. Well, one second, anyways. There was they came out with this trailer, and it was like it's like people kept calling it the A24 trailer because I think it was made by A24 people.
Yeah,
and it was just like
it was different.
It was different, and I was like, oh boy, am I excited for this now? Because it just was like a perfect trailer, and you don't see good trailers anymore. There was like a period where you're getting like really good ones. Now it's we're like they're really like sometimes for like huge movies. They'll throw money and they'll get a really good trailer. Yeah. And then nowadays, like Disney's just putting like, here's the movie. Like
this is it. This is it. Here you go. Like just
it's super stylized.
Regurgitating the old formula. Just here it goes again and again and again and again and again.
I don't know if you saw Everything Everywhere All at Once.
It sounds familiar.
It's an A24 movie about like a multiverse thing.
Is it? I want to say. I'm going to word it like this, and it might be wrong. Is it Korean based?
No. Well,
or is
the main actors are Asian.
I was going to say,
but I want to say it's Michelle Yeoh.
Everything Everywhere All at Once. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I have. Yeah. Okay.
You've seen that?
So I've seen it. I haven't seen it, but I've seen it.
Hey. We'll throw it on the list. I have it on 4K. We might be able to throw it on.
There we go.
It is like a perfect movie.
Okay.
Perfect movie, and like I think whoever cut like that cut the trailer kind of thing.
Okay.
It's a style. Anyways, so that was a really long tangent about a trailer. Love the trailer. I wish I could pull it up. It's a certain title. It's hard to find.
I'm just looking at it right now, just to continue on with the tangent. There's a picture in the images where she's like this. And she has
hot dog finger.
Yeah. Okay, good.
Hot dog fingers.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
One of the universes, she has hot dog fingers for hands.
Huh.
Yeah. It's a multiverse thing. It's like I saw it in theaters, and I was like, I saw it with a buddy. We're both like,
huh?
Like brain rot, but like in the best way. We're like, oh my god, this movie's is insane.
That's funny. All right, so Thunderbolts. Rating. From when you remember watching it, because DeNutte watched it obviously a while ago. Because DeNutte
like probably 2 months ago.
Yeah, I was gonna say DeNutte is a cinephile. Cinephile? Is that what it is? Cinephile?
I don't know.
Is that the word?
I'm like if you could like some sort of obesity from watching movies because I consume everything.
Cinephile, a person who is fond of motion pictures.
I am, but I watch everything. I don't just watch like the good stuff. I watch everything.
Everything.
I watch the slop.
Yeah.
The great movies.
Eventually, we got to do like a month where we just watch just really shitty sci-fi films and just
all for it.
Yeah. What would you give it for rating?
I would give it like a 7, 9, or an 8.
Okay, really close. I'm going 7.5. I'm going 7.5.
So okay, how about this? On a Marvel scale, I'll give it like an 8.5. If we're just going Marvel scale, 8.5. It's very up there.
I'm trying to think because it's been a hot. Like I said, one, I'm
you
not
haven't seen a Marvel movie in a long time.
I haven't seen a Marvel movie in a long time. I'm not an MCU fan. I do like Marvel and the characters, but
if I would say the best Marvel movie is Guardians of the Galaxy 3. That's my hot take.
Okay.
Some people might say like one of the Avengers movies, the final one.
I'm a big fan of. I really liked Winter Soldier. I really liked the original Cap.
Yes.
I honestly liked the original Thor. I thought the original Thor was really freaking good too.
Thor, and then they brought Thor 2, which was probably bottom 3
there
of the Marvel movies.
There was some elements in Thor 2 that were like so good, and it was like, and then it was just like, but there's so many that just weren't. Yeah, no, I would definitely put this just off without thinking too much about it. This is definitely top 10 Marvel movie.
Oh yeah,
for MCU movie.
But I don't think anyone saw it. So.
Yeah, and that's the shame because there's things that had not massive problems. There are things I had problems with, but then there are also a lot of things that I've really enjoyed. I think that one of the big things, and I think it goes back to what you were saying about with the trailer for A24, is there's a lot of moments, not just a couple. There's a lot of moments in this movie where it doesn't feel like an MCU movie. It has I think this is one of the more.
It goes back to the Civil War.
It has more.
Not of that Civil War. The second Captain America movie, is that Winter Soldier? Yeah, Winter Soldier.
Yeah, Winter Soldier.
Yeah, because that's one of my favorite ones as well.
Yeah,
I would say it's the one of the best ones, but it's like one of my favorite ones.
Yeah, there was a lot of moments where like I was kind of shocked with what they were doing. Just
everything with it's been so long since I've seen it. Any John Walker thing.
Yeah.
Like all that John Walker stuff is always heavy. Even in like that was the thing is like the Falcon and the Winter Soldier show. A lot of people hated it. I thought it was one of the better things they've done, especially show wise. It's probably one of the best shows they've done.
I was gonna say,
if not the best show.
I was gonna say the only real MCU based show that I think I've seen.
Shield.
That's the thing. I think it's Shield, and I don't even think that really is. Like I think I say MCU, not MCU. Well, it's that weird. Like it is, but it isn't. Sort of.
It has Agent Coulson in it, so that's the tie-in. So and Fury, but like people thought he was an awful character. I'm like, no, he's a good character. Like everyone's like, yeah, he murdered someone. I'm like, yeah, he's a special forces soldier. And like if you look back in the first Captain America, he's literally shooting people. You just don't see. You see it like the camera's focused on him. The front, and he's shooting people like they're Nazis.
Yeah, it's
still killing.
It's war. He's shooting Nazis. Like
Yeah, so like and then like and war's different now. Like he killed a guy. Like
the John Walker character I liked. There were certain moments where the goofy was a little too goofy for me, but at the same time. Knowing a little bit of what they've done with his, like, with the backstory, like you're saying, with the Falcon and Winter Soldier show, and even, like, some of the stuff they were doing this, where it's like, well, you don't have a wife right now.
Yeah.
So, it's like, we know from our generation that, like, a lot of dark humor and that sort of thing we use to mask a lot. And it felt very much like that, but also just the fact that he's an idiot.
He's just a man trying his best.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing.
Is it Ghost?
Everyone thinks he's an idiot. He has 3 in this universe.
Yeah.
He has like 2 or 3 medals of honor. So like he is like the top shoulder. Like,
yeah. That's wild.
He's not an idiot. Everyone thinks he's an idiot. And he's like, dude, I fought for my country. What do you want from me?
And then what? This is Ghost, right?
Yes.
Is that her name?
I always
so that's one thing I will say is let me see here. Agent Walker, Taskmaster. Why is Taskmaster above this person? On this thing.
So I wanted to bring up Taskmaster.
It is Ghost. Yeah,
okay.
Taskmaster.
I think Taskmaster was the actor thought she was going to have a much bigger part. Like they don't even show her face on this poster.
Yeah.
And she's an actor that's been. She had like a real big moment in like the mid 2000s.
Yeah.
Where like she kind of looked like she was like a Bond girl. She was going to be like the next big thing.
I think I'm gonna go job real quick. Okay, I need you to take big deep breath.
No, it's just I just get the hiccups.
I know. I'm gonna big deep breath. Big deep breath, and then plug your nose until you can't anymore, and then slowly breathe out of your mouth. Literally, you hold it for as long as you fucking can. Little tip and trick here for everyone else that has hiccups and wants to get rid of them quickly or get rid of them. Hopefully this works, or else it's gonna look like I'm dumb. The fact that he's still hiccuping might show that he's not. It won't work.
It's still hiccuping, not breathing. Like I'm all red now.
Well, so normally what that does is slows your diaphragm down.
Nope.
Yep.
Still got him.
Yeah, no, it was very like I was I was a little bit shocked by. Within the first 10 minutes, 15 minutes, it's just like bang, dead. I was like, oh, so that's what we're doing.
Yeah, I guess you could say John Walker murdered her too, but they were also all brought there to murder each other.
Murder fight.
Yeah, so she was in. So big one. First one I remember her in was Hitman, the Timothy Olyphant Hitman.
Okay.
She's main love interest, and then Max Payne, and then Quantum of Solace. She was the Bond girl in Quantum of Solace, probably the worst of the modern Bond movies. But
there be dragons.
I think I saw something. Yeah, dude, she was like really had a moment, and but I think she married.
Oh, she's the main chick in Johnny English Strikes Again.
Yeah, it's like she was in a lot of stuff for a while, and then I think she had some weird marriage where I don't remember the details. I think she married like a minor or something. I don't remember. It was something weird. But yeah, even I saw like interviews. She's like, I thought I was gonna be like a bigger part in this movie.
Yeah, I was it because of course this movie it felt very to an extent because of course just going into the movie, right, you don't really know a whole lot. Thunderbolts kind of a little bit of an unknown IP for Marvel, like that sort of thing. Unless
you're like a huge
exactly. So like a lot of people thought it was gonna be like almost like a Suicide Squad sort of thing. So seeing them kill one of the characters off rip is like, wait, is this like a Suicide Squad sort of thing?
Well, you know what? That did, like, who was the guy? It was Jai Courtney. What was his name? He died immediately.
Kind of Boomerang in the second one.
Yeah.
That was annoying to me because I was like, he's one of the main dudes in the first one. Like, he's the dude that always stays alive somehow, and then you're just gonna kill him off in the second one. It's like,
I like that actor too. So like, I was like, oh man.
Yeah, Jai Courtney's dope. But no, the ghost actress, I thought she did a real good job in it.
Yes, and she was from Ant-Man. I don't know if you saw those.
Mm-hmm.
Another one.
Yeah, I've seen I've seen bits and pieces of all of these.
Yep.
So, but like I liked the fact that she had more of the humor that I like, which is that kind of like deadpan humor.
It's awkward humor. For sure.
Yeah. Then of course, let me get to your boy here, Red Guardian.
Yeah. Red Guardian. So you could call him his forced humor the whole time.
Yes.
Don't care. I loved all of it.
I just take it as that's who that character is.
That's who he is.
It's dad. Like, it's dad.
It's dad. He's Russian dad.
Yeah.
Russian alcoholic, loves his kids.
Yeah. I've said it before on this, and I know I get massive fucking. I don't know if I get massive heat, but I'm gonna assume I do. I don't like David Harbour. I don't like him as an actor.
You don't like David Harbour, okay? But you like him in this.
But the character of Red Guardian and just how like you said, like he's Russian dad. Like he loves his kids. He's the dude. He's like, we do it for glory, like that sort of shit.
He shows up in the limo and saves them, and you're like, oh man.
Yeah, don't go to the vaults. It's like,
yeah, you're like,
we've been there. We've done that part. Moving on. But that's the thing is like I didn't because I think I'm gonna say like this. I think I don't like David Harbour simply for the fact that I didn't watch, or I haven't watched
Stranger Things.
Stranger Things. Yeah. I didn't care when it came out. It didn't seem interesting to me. So like the whole like huffabaloo with him, and then it's like, cool, now we're not doing Ron Perlman Hellboy, and we're doing him Hellboy for the whatever hell reason we are, and then it's just like,
also I know that's not on him, but like you gotta get that check.
Yeah.
You know what movie he's really great in is the Denzel movie, where he's a ex-CIA guy. Why am I drawing a blank on that one? I've seen that a bunch of times. God, brain is cooked. He was in, I don't know, whatever. Is
that's the other one. Is that he was in the movie Violent Night, which is where he plays like Santa, but like a badass version of Santa. And I hate that simply for the fact that for me, there's only one dope Santa, and that's Bill Goldberg's Santa in Santa's Sleigh. Yep. And I remember saying that to someone, and they were like, "No, this was so much better." And I'm like, "No, because Santa's Sleigh knew it was like stupid, corny, and cringy. Like this is like acting like it's cool, but everything is just corny, cringy with it." I don't know. This is
you know what it is about David Harbour. David Harbour was like never a leading man, and he was never like a movie guy. He was always like extras and stuff. Mm-hmm. And then he finally got like recognition for Stranger Things, so he's still taking like weird roles that like he like honestly are probably beneath him, but like he's like, I'm getting work.
That's fair.
That's how I view David Harbour. The Equalizer is the name of Denzel.
He's taking the approach of oh god, what's his name? Alfred from the Bale series.
He's just in everything.
Yeah, he's just
Michael Caine.
Yeah, he's just taking whatever. He's just taking the Michael Caine approach to things, where it's just like, you want me to do this? Okay,
or like Orlando Bloom, because like Orlando Bloom was one of the biggest movie stars in the world for a while, and now he's just in like straight to DVD movies, and like Cuba Gooding Jr., where like they're just taking work. So like he's like doing this thing where he's just taking work, but like he really doesn't have to. He could just survive off it. I don't know. You know what? I don't know if Stranger Things gets residuals because it's on Netflix. It probably doesn't. Now that I think about it,
I don't know. Honestly, that's a good question. That's actually a really good question. I don't know.
Oh, he was in Creature Commandos.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay.
Does Netflix shows have? Do Netflix
doubt they
do residuals? Yes, Netflix does play residuals to some performers and writers, but it depends on their union affiliation and specifics of their contract.
I'm assuming the Stranger Things people do because it's such a big show.
I'm going to assume so.
They're not going to get it for like, I don't know, something stupid like a one-off.
We come back to the main girl at the end because of course who doesn't want to talk about her. Bob was dope.
Bob Lewis Pullman.
Yep, I love it. It's cool seeing it. It also was the role apparently was supposed to be Stephen Yeun. Is that his name?
Stephen Yeun.
He's Invincible.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently, I think it was like he was supposed to be the role of.
You know what? I think
he was originally cast as Sentry, but had to drop out to scheduling conflicts that were caused by the production delays from the 2023 WGA and SAGA strikes.
That makes sense, though.
Yep. So instead, they went with Lewis Pullman.
He'll be in other stuff because like he is such. Do you know Bad Friends, the podcast?
Yes, you talked about
Bobby Lee and
Bobby Lee and
Andrew Santino.
Yes.
So like they've had him on, and they always Bobby Lee always refers to him as Asian Brad Pitt. He's such a beautiful man and a good actor.
Let's put it like this: if he got originally cast as a Marvel character,
he'll come back at some point.
They're gonna have another role for him eventually.
Yeah.
What I will say is this: is that now that I've seen the movie, I don't think he would have worked well in that role. I like the way Lewis Pullman played. And also, side note, really dark freaking character.
Oh yeah.
That is the whole like that made the whole thing for me. That's one of the things that made the whole thing for me.
He has such bad trauma that he blacks out and he just tries to destroy the world.
Like he's literally just full masking the entire time and just being a goofball. And then it's like, oh, the trauma hits too hard. I'm just gonna kind of just and then
skipping to the end. And I love when they're in their tower and he's just hanging out and like he'd be like, it'd be really easy if we had a sentry to fly us around. He's like, guys, I can't do that. You know what happens.
Yeah. If I bring him out, that means I got to bring out the other guy as well. And I'm sitting there, and I'm like, it's like, that's that. Like, it's one of the things that Marvel does, and it to an extent pisses me off because it's always seen. Oh, it's seen just as little things, but they're almost like throwaway lines. But they're always like the throwaway lines that, like, when you think about it, it's like holy shit sort of thing.
Yeah, they're like it's making light of something that's very dark.
Yeah, because like it's the same thing with I think it's in the very first Avengers movie, like Banner's talking and he says basically like, yeah, I tried to put a bullet in my mouth, and the other guy spat it out. And it's one of those things, like, it's used as a throw, like, it's said, no one acknowledges that it was said, and then they go back to telling jokes. And I'm kind of sitting there just like, he just said he tried to kill himself! Like, you know? So, like, little lines like that do annoy me a little bit in some of these things. And they're still there because it's Marvel, they're always going to be there, but, like, but still, I think the character Sentry, Void, Bob,
his second Bob character.
Yes, second Bob character after Top Gun. Should have done that instead.
Yeah, maybe that would have worked.
Bucky being in this was kind of just like, I feel like an obligation of like, hey, you got to do 5 movies and this is now going to be one of them. That's what it felt like to me.
I love him anyway. I love me a Sebastian Stan. So like,
yeah, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying that's what it felt like. It felt like it literally was just like, hey, dude, you have like 6 movies and Doomsday is gonna be one of them, but then that would only be 5. So, Thunderbolts. There you go. Like that's what it felt.
What were they calling themselves? What was Red Avenger calling the crew
at the end?
Yeah.
There was the Avengers with the Z.
Yeah. You know what? I thought that was funny.
I thought that was funny simply just for the fact that I'm sitting there looking at him and I'm like, okay, he's playing dad. And it's like, so I'm thinking my age to my dad. That's the age range I'm thinking.
And you know what? He's trying to get that check. That's all he's doing.
Right.
That's like.
But I'm sitting there and that's what I'm thinking is like that in my brain. That's where I'm at. Is like, okay, it's between me and my dad's age. And in my day and age, what was the cool thing to do? We had a Z to the end of it.
Mm-hmm. And he's like, no one does that.
Yeah. Just seeing how, like, with the Avengers, with the Z, because the Z, you know, it's like, not copyright. And I'm like, okay, yeah, fair. Like, I get it. I understand this reference really well.
And we haven't even talked about Flo. Flo the last, the focal point. The Florence Pugh.
The gorgeous one. Honestly, she is such an incredible actress, and the character of Yelena is such an incredible fucking character.
Yeah.
That like it's like that's one of the reasons why I'm so like 7.5. Like it's for me, it literally is. The pacing in the movie felt pretty good. And of course, we'll hit on more of this later, but pacing, her, Bob, the character of Bob. Like that sort of thing, just kind of how the levels of the layers to that character. But like that's to me, that's the big thing. She's fantastic.
Yeah, because like pacing, I only felt like the movie dragged in one section.
Which would have been which one?
And when they were like escaping the vault and the whole place, I felt like that was a very long sequence.
It felt very dragged out.
But I guess that it was like character building for the team. I guess I don't know.
Yeah, it definitely felt like it was like, okay, we get it. You guys are back to back climbing up the freaking tower, but it's been 5 minutes now, and can we?
But you did get one of the best scenes of the movie. In that scene is when you see that John Walker is not. He may have not been a good dad, not a bad dad, but like he just like. Some people are just not good parents, but it's not because he doesn't care.
Well, double-bladed sword, right? Because like you look at that scene and it's like he's there and it's like, hey, the kid's crying and the kid's crying, you know, his kid's crying and like right next to him. Not in any problems or anything. The kids are just crying there.
Baby's crying.
But he's on his phone reading about how his whole career is basically ruined. And you can tell that like he is fully, because I'm assuming that's immediately after
probably pretty soon after the
Falcon and Winter Soldier.
show.
So yeah, he's fully just, he's done at that point. He's checked out. He's, you know, if he's found the tree that he likes, he's, you know, probably thinking about that, you know, take the car keys away sort of thing. But
take the guns away.
Yeah, it's just, it was one of those things where it's like you see that scene, it's like shit, like okay. Yeah. And it's interesting as well how like those scenes were always the dark scenes where it just kinda like, you know, like it goes from like humor to just like full on just like now we're gonna hit you in the soul a little bit, you know?
Yeah.
I also did like him jumping and like you see him fully vanish and then he just falls down. I thought that was funny.
That was funny.
Yeah, that's
like, I got this.
That's the old school like Three Stooges like slapstick that I like to an extent. But yeah, no, Florence Pugh, I don't think she can do anything wrong in MCU. I'm not gonna like I don't think there's a single thing she's done that I've been like I didn't like that.
There's one show she did. I know you're saying MCU, but there's a show she did I really did not care for it, where she was like a spy in like the 60s or 70s.
Oh boy.
And it was like this, and it was like I think she was British intelligence, and then they were in Israel or Iraq.
Okay, I think I don't.
And I just was like, boy, do I not like this show. So I watched a few episodes and I just could not. I had to stop. I was like, this is not good.
Is it Marcella?
I couldn't tell you because I
How about the little drummer girl? This is a British espionage drama series based in 1983, based on the 1983 novel of the same name by Jean Leger. The little drummer girl.
Let's see if that was it.
Because a lot of her like.
Yeah, that's it. Because like, you know, like huge fan of her.
A lot of
the cast is really good for that. It has Michael Shannon, Alexander Skarsgård, Michael Moshinov. He's been in a bunch of stuff. And like, boy, did I hate this show. So yeah, so that was like the one thing I've ever seen with her I didn't like.
That's fair. It's like I said, the stuff that I've seen that she's done MCU wise, she's killed it all.
I mean, like, did you see the Arrow show? Or am I drawing a blank on that one? Hawkeye show.
I've seen. Yet again, this is a normal thing. I've seen bits and pieces of it. Yeah.
That show got too much hate. I thought it was all right. I thought it was pretty good, but she was awesome in it.
Yeah, I thought the relationship between her and, from what I've seen, obviously.
Yeah, from what you've seen, and then
the relationship between her and Haley Steinfeld's character of Kate Bishop.
There's this whole back and forth at the end. It's like the climax is like she's trying to kill Hawkeye because she thinks that like Hawkeye is the reason why her sister's dead, and like it's this like culmination where they're fighting, and he's like, I don't want to hurt you, like, and she's like, you took my sister, and he's like, I loved her, you know, he's like, you think I could have killed her? So it was like this whole, it's like a super emotional moment, and they both kill it. So
they both kill it, but not each other.
They don't kill each other.
Yeah, I mean, and then the rest of the cast really, outside of that, Julie Marie Dreyfus, she's just great. It's funny because like the entire time I'm watching it, all I'm seeing is like Elaine. That's all I'm seeing. And it's funny because it's like the character and just everything about her is nothing close to Elaine. But all I can see is Elaine. And it's just the weirdest. You know what?
She's aged so well. Oh, it's like, you gotta think Seinfeld was like 30 years ago.
I think it might even be
25, 30 years ago.
I think it's further back than that as well, brother. Like, I think it's like 40. Like,
oh boy.
Yeah, like it's like actually now that you said that, you know what? Now that you said that, let's go.
George was 29 in the show, and he was a bald guy that we all look at him and we're like, oh my god.
Seinfeld, when did it start? Oh, okay, so Seinfeld is as old as I am because it is 1989.
Yeah. So
this is 36. Yeah, that's still insane. Like, holy shit. Other than her though, that's really the only other major.
Wendell Pierce, he's been in a ton of stuff. He was the congressman
that was trying to get them
yeah, that's pretty much the whole cast, and he's been in a bunch of stuff. He was great in The Wire.
Yeah, because the only other one that we haven't really talked about is the character that's called Mel, and that's Geraldine Vishwanathan. I think I killed that. I could be 100%.
Oh yes, so this is a. Now you bring her up, I know there was a big point of contention with the movie because of her.
Oh really?
Yeah, because she is Israeli intelligence.
Oh.
I think.
She's from Australia.
Am I thinking the wrong character? No, she's the assistant. Never mind.
Yeah.
Oh, what movie am I thinking? There's a movie. Who cares? There's a similar movie where there was something where like one of the superheroes, one of the main characters. Yeah. See, I saw it. It's been a minute since I've seen the movie, so
yeah, that's fair.
She was good in it. She was like the scared assistant. She's like, I can't be evil. Like, what are we doing?
Yeah, I don't want to do this. Like, what? Like, yeah. So we talked about pacing. I thought the pacing was solid. It had a very clear hey, this is where we're starting. Here's where we're going. Here's the beginning of what we're gonna see. And then, okay, now this is what's gonna, boom, there we go. There was no, real, big trip-ups. There were no, massive, tonal changes throughout the thing. It was just constantly, like I said, I think you hit it on the head. The only spot that was kind of slow, kind of drawn out.
There was one more scene that, I was like, dude, what's going on? So when Bob, basically Bob has superpowers, we'll find out.
Yeah.
Julie Dreyfus tries to use those powers as to have her own superhero.
Yeah.
Control and be strength and take over and be we
don't need superheroes anymore because we have Bob.
Yeah, and so then he starts. I assumed he was killing people. I was like, boy, this is dark.
Yeah, that's the thing is you don't know at first.
Yeah, I thought he was.
I'll say this: the sound of the, but then
and the effects of it, awesome.
The sound, the effects, and then when it starts taking over the city and it goes, I think massive props to sound development on this because it goes from the normal sounds of the city and everything to it's just silent.
One thing you can say about Marvel movies, not the shows, the movies, they're always going to have top sound, top CGI, the effects and everything are always, it's is always going to be
let's pull back on the CGI part of it, but I do agree.
Oh, movies, not TV shows.
Yeah, I mean, did you see the Black Widow where she? That's bad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's some. I'm not saying all of them. I'm just saying
by and large.
Yeah.
How about that?
The majority of it. There we go.
You're never going to see anything that. Most stuff doesn't have good CGI anymore. We've gone backwards. I just rewatched Lord of the Rings, and I'm like, boy, this looks like.
Oh yeah, it's with that, or if you you just randomly see Davy Jones again, and you're sitting there going, "Whoa."
Yeah,
that was 2005. Holy shit!
Yeah. So, but what were we saying?
The sound of
so that scene.
Yeah.
When they're getting out of the building and they're all in the street, they're something's happening, and I'm like, where did everyone go? There's only they all ran outside, and now there's just two of them. There was this weird continuity thing where everyone people disappeared, but didn't. But where did they go? I had this weird.
Okay, yeah. So they came out of the when they came out of the building, they all started arguing at one point with each other, and then her character walks off, and Red Guardian chases after her, and at that point, it's just where did everyone
Yeah, it's not it was a long period of time. It's just I don't know. It just felt weird because it wasn't it's just everyone just kind of were spread out, but nothing like happened.
Yeah, exactly. Like they could have been like down the road a little bit, like that sort of thing. But then that's how it felt like at the end, like in the next part, because like suddenly they all come back to help everyone, and it's like they're right there, you know. But they make it out like she just ran like 4 blocks, sort of thing, to get away from everyone. Like the pacing of it, I thought was good, solid. No real issues with that. The story itself, I will say, very traditional Marvel, where it's like, we're going. Here's the story. Open wide. Woo!
Yep.
There it is. Oh yeah, you like that, don't you? Don't worry about it. Like,
we have these people who exist. A conflict happens that brings a group of people together. They have to fight through this conflict by going to multiple locations throughout the world, and then it culminates with the bad guy not dying, but like something else happens.
Yeah. It's so on the head Marvel with the storytelling of it, that it's just like, I was like, as soon as they got into the bunker, it was like, okay, I know what's happening.
Yeah,
and that's within the first 15 minutes. There's no real twist, there's no real anything, because everyone saw the freaking trailers for it, and they don't hide anything in trailers anymore. They just show you the whole freaking thing.
It was pretty it was advertised as like the B team Avengers.
Yeah. So I was
like you knew that's what it was. So I really liked how they're like, so when they're fighting in the limo and Bucky takes him out and they're like, heck yeah, the Winter Soldier. And then he shoots them and like John Walker's like, shit.
I did like as well when he's like, don't worry, it is it's bulletproof. I thought you said it was bulletproof. Partially bulletproof. Like, and then he presses one of the buttons and all the lights start coming on and is what sort of limo is this?
Yeah. And then he has them all tied up and he has like rebar wrapped around
Red Guardian and Yelena.
Or John Walker, because they're super soldiers.
Yeah, I saw that was a nice little touch that you don't really like. If you're not paying attention, you miss it, sort of thing.
Right, yeah. And another line I love is like, he's like, what super soldier syndrome did you get? He's like, Hydra. He's like,
oh, fancy stuff. Oh, the fancy stuff. Oh, okay. Me, Russian. That was like those little scenes like that. I'm fine. Like that. Like it's not forced. Like I said, it's dad. That's the thing. Like, oh, what did you get? You know?
Yeah. It's
like Bucky even's like, it's like, what are you?
What?
Like what? Like, I don't know. The basic one, Hydra. Like,
the evil one?
there's more than one. Like that sort of thing almost.
Well, it's not the Captain America one. So
yeah. So yeah, it was like, I thought that was a good scene. That was a good scene.
Yeah.
But that story, we talked about sound. We talked about the crew. Ending I thought was kind of lame. I'm just gonna be honest, and by ending I mean not the fact of they didn't kill Bob. I thought that was fine.
That was fine, but like
it was like, oh hey, now instead of having one superhero, we have the new Avengers. Look at my team, and it's like I was like, okay, like is that it?
But like, I mean, like, you look at anything in the climate now, like, a bunch of stuff comes out about someone, and then they're just like, yeah, who cares?
Yeah. That's fair. But like I said, I thought that was just kind of, that was a down point for me, really. The post-credit scenes, I did like the one where he's in the shopping, where he's in the grocery store. And he's like,
I don't know if I watched those.
Oh, so there's a post-credit scene with Red Guardian. And he's in a grocery store.
Oh, the Wheaties one. Yes. He's like, hey.
Look at this.
Yeah.
I thought that was funny.
He's in like a tracksuit, right?
Yeah.
It's such perfect. Like, I don't know. I know we've talked about him already a bunch, but like I love David Harbour in this.
Yeah, I love the character of it.
He's not usually a goofy character. He's usually a very serious. Like Stranger Things, he's not a funny character. He's also dad.
Yeah.
Like his character is Sheriff Dad.
Yeah.
And he's not Russian Dad. He's Sheriff Dad, and he's very serious. And his whole thing is like that. He's like, I'm just trying to save these kids and do the right thing. And like there's like almost no. There's one. Okay. There's a joke in one of the later seasons of Stranger Things where like he's captured by Russians and put into a Russian gulag.
Yeah.
And they rescue him from the prison. The kids go to Russia and they rescue him from prison.
Okay.
And they get him out and they're like, "Oh, you're not fat anymore. You lost weight." And it was like, "Yeah, dude, he was in a Russian gulag."
Yeah.
For like a year.
That's one that we've talked about watching eventually here because I've never seen any of it.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, no, I'm like, I thought this was good.
Yeah.
I don't I know that it got. I don't want to say it got shit on because I don't fully remember it. Like what number?
I don't think it really got shit on. I just think no one saw it. So I think they were like, "Oh, another Marvel movie," which like, sure.
So it grossed approximately 382 mil worldwide.
That's actually not bad. What was the budget? What was it? 150, 200?
The film needed to gross between 425 and 450 to break even.
Oh no.
Yeah. The budget was 180. So the budget was 180. Marketing was 100.
There were ads everywhere, so it makes sense.
And then the break-even point was 425, 450.
So well.
So, the film's appearance places it on the lower end of the financial factors contributing to that include less prominent characters and significant competition from other films. While the movie was received well by critics, it did not translate into a strong audience interest.
Huh.
And that's the thing is like it's I feel like that has to deal with the fact of kind of just superhero fatigue. I mean, we're seeing it across the board. I mean, one of the ones that we were going to kind of do an episode on, but not really do an episode on, but kind of do an episode on was James Gunn's Superman.
Yeah.
And just the fact of like that bombed. There's no other way to word it. That bombed. Everything that you saw about that movie when they talk about finances. So every time anything financially, it was domestic.
Yeah.
Because guess what? Overseas didn't care.
Yeah.
Because it was a goofy Superman that like was barely in the movie that was getting his ass beat the whole time.
I really enjoyed it.
I know you did.
Yeah.
But it's the same thing though. It's like James Gunn even came out and said that the reason why it underperformed is because Superman isn't a well-known character overseas.
I don't think that's true, but
no, it is. Superman's one of the most recognizable characters in the world. Like, there's a whole part of the movie where there's a different nation. There's like a kid is like, let me put up my Superman flag so he can come here. Meanwhile, the director of the movie is like, oh yeah, Superman isn't well known overseas.
Well, that and like a lot of people had an issue with that whole thing too, but
yeah. So like I do wonder if superhero fatigue is like.
Well, here's my take on Marvel though. Like, the big thing is like all these movies. We had all these movies before. Like we had the Iron Man movies. We had the Thor movies. We had.
I mean, it's because I was trying to get up the basically the list if I can.
Yeah, so but we had this like whole building moment, and we have the phases. I think it's in phase 4 right now. So it was like this huge.
This is technically this is the last in phase 5.
Oh, phase. Okay, so the big thing though is like it was all building to like the Avengers and like to like the final Avengers movies. Like now it's like, where do we go from here? Because it's like you were building. Dog Phil. We were building up to this thing, and like it happened, and then it's like, where do we go from here? And then like things happen. Writer strike happens. Like they're doing Kang was going to be this huge thing. Mm-hmm. That guy was enveloped in this huge controversy that like
it basically ruined his career.
It ruined his career, and when you look at it, like what he did wrong was like his girlfriend like assaulted him and he pushed her and ran away, and
Yeah.
and everything came out like she was like the aggressor, but like they're like, well, we gotta charge you because you did put your hands on her.
Exactly. Like
And like,
it came out that it was happening, and Disney doing what Disney does.
I mean, look, they just did it this past week, so
Yeah. So it's one of those things, and it's like, I mean, you're not wrong as well, because like I'm looking right now, it's like phase 1, Iron Man, The Incredible Hulk, Iron Man 2, Thor, Cap, Avengers.
Yeah.
All leads right up to that. Phase 2 kind of gets a little bit weird because it goes Iron Man 3, Thor 2, Cap, Winter Soldier, Guardians, and then it goes Age of Ultron. Then it goes Ant-Man.
Yeah.
So it doesn't end with the Avengers movie. There's a
no, well, because there's 4 Avenger movies.
Well, that's where, and then in Phase 3 is 2 of them.
Yeah.
Because it's just so Phase 1 is from 08 to 12.
Yeah.
Phase 2 is from 13 to 15. Phase 3 is from 16 to 19 and has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 movies in it.
I say so many. And you know what's crazy? I've seen all these movies, and I'm like, when you think about it, it's like 40 movies. You're like, that's just like, that's so much time that I've spent
in this one. But I think that's also the fact of why you're seeing the numbers not translating anymore as well.
Because it's like, a lot of them, like, this movie is not like a standalone. So like, that's why I think Guardians had such success, is because like, sure, it's in this MCU universe, but it had no tie-in until the Avengers.
Yeah,
and even when they came out with the third movie, it still had no tie-in with the Avengers. Have you seen Guardians of the Galaxy?
I've seen the first one, I've seen bits of the second one, and I've seen bits of the third one.
What'd you think of the first one?
The first one I thought was okay. The only thing, honestly, my biggest issue is the ending of the first one.
What was the ending of the first one?
Oh, it's where Peter Quill decides to do a dance battle against one of the best minds in Marvel, and the character kind of looks at him and goes, "What are you doing?" Instead of just going bang and ending everything.
I'm trying to think. Dance battle.
Yeah. So it's Star-Lord and the frickin' because I can't remember his name, so I'm gonna try and open this up and hopefully I can find it real quick.
The big purple guy in the hood.
Yeah, that homeboy. Gives that Ravagers that. What the hell is his name? Gamora, Drax, Groot, Rocket, Ronan the Accuser. Ronan the Accuser is like apparently like in Marvel, apparently the character is supposed to be like one of the best military minds, sort of thing. This is a thing I saw a while ago. I could be 1,000,000% freaking wrong.
Oh, he was like Thanos' number 2.
Yeah.
So
it's like, but like, so it's one of those things. It's like when like it's like dance battle, bro, you and me. Dude would have been like, bang, game over, like that, like, and that's just me. Like Guardians had a lot of moments where the forced humor aspect of things really got to me.
It's also now that I'm realizing it's also James Gunn, so it's the whole
and that's the thing, is it's just like I maybe I just genuinely just dislike James Gunn. Like, but I mean, like that's.
Yeah, I think if you go and watch the third one, it is such a heavy movie. Sure, there's a lot of moments that are very James Gunn, but it is like I clips will pop up on my TikTok and I'll get emotional. Because it's such a hard story at times for Rocket.
Well, I mean that's one of those things where James Gunn, I feel like, has gotten to a point. I mean, I won't even say has gotten to a point. In most of his movies, it's the same thing as always. It's there's a character that is a animal-like character that has heartfelt moments that everyone adores and loves. Yeah. Music, stupid humor,
and serious.
I'm not even going to throw that in there. Not even going to throw that in there.
You ever seen Firefly?
Yeah, I
love Firefly.
Firefly wasn't him.
I think that was James Gunn. Wasn't
Joss Whedon.
Oh, Joss Whedon.
Yeah.
I think James Gunn was a part of it though.
Maybe. I know. I just know the main one was Whedon. But like that's my thing. Is it's just like I just don't like him, and also he's a scumbag of a human being anyway. Like outside of like doing it, he's just a.
Oh, I thought no part of Firefly. I'm wrong.
It's because of Nathan Fillion and the rest of the
maybe that's all of it.
The gun crew.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I dislike him as a human. So, but yeah, I guess the thing is like I genuinely do wonder though if it is part of the superhero fatigue of things, because we saw it with that, we saw it with Fantastic Four, we saw it with Superman. Like as of right now, by the end of its run, potentially, Demon Slayer is going to be doing better than all of them. Because Demon Slayer is up to like 400 and something million.
We're up to definitely, which is crazy. We're at this point where we're in the. I'm glad you brought up Demon Slayer. We're part of the anime. We're in the part of Boruto where it's just 5 years of filler and it's nothing to this contributing to the story.
I haven't seen Boruto yet.
It just I think the last 4 seasons of Boruto were all filler, except for like a handful of episodes. Miserable. So we're just at all filler. Someone's gonna get mad at me for saying that, because they're gonna be like, "Oh, it's not actually that."
Oh, how dare you say that?
But it's all Naruto, One Piece, Naruto are big filler shows, and now someone's gonna get mad at that because I brought up One Piece, but
just gonna piss off all the people right now.
It's fine. I watched through Naruto and I did the streamline episode list where I skipped all the filler, and I didn't do that with Shippuden, but I did stop watching at the Pain arc because everything after that is kind of good. It's okay, but not good. So
I asked someone recently if I should start Naruto, and they were like, if you want to. And that response tells me everything I need to know. Like, it wasn't a yes, it wasn't a no, it was a if you
I think you should. Here's my response. I think you should watch it, but watch the streamlined, because I can't. Let's say I could be wrong. There's there's 150 episodes of Naruto. It's a shorter series.
Yeah.
It might be more than that, but you actually, when you watch the streamline, you get rid of almost half of the episodes.
That's wild.
So, and there are times where you just skip 10 to 15 episodes. So
that's
I would say you might miss a story.
Yeah.
But you don't miss anything.
You don't miss the main plots.
No,
yeah.
You don't. You just miss Naruto side quests. That never matter later on unless you watch unless you watch a movie. They came out with a bunch of movies, and those are kind of, because even My Hero, there's movies and it plays point.
I've watched all the movies now, and other than them then later in the seasons being oh well, there was this one girl and this guy helped do this. Other than that, yeah, they have nothing to none of the characters come back, none of the things are mentioned, none of the things but looking forward in the MCU real quick, we have 2 movies as of right now fully established. This is what we're getting. It's 2 movies in 2026 and 1 in 2027. That's it.
Well, they're filming that one movie in Avengers or something right now. The one with Spider-Man, Robert Downey Jr.
Spider-Man Brand New Day is the first one. That's
Shout
July.
out. I'll see that.
Yep. And then in December, that's when we're getting Doomsday.
Well, here's the issue is that we were supposed to have Ryan Reynolds in it, and they got in a huge fight, so they didn't fire him. They took him off that movie.
No. They from what I've seen, that came out, and that's all bullshit.
It's all bullshit? Okay.
It's all bullshit, from what I've seen. Because it was one of those things where it's I saw something and it was it was either Ryan Reynolds or Robert Downey Jr. basically being I haven't even seen him on set. I'm not even in a scene with him.
They're
that sort of shit. It's there's no issue. There is apparently there was a backstage thing where people were saying there's been some issues filming because 2 of the people don't like each other, so they're trying to work around it. I didn't see that. But then, like, I saw the Ryan Reynolds one, and that like immediately got shot down. I could be wrong about that. And it was actually,
I think it evolved from that two people not getting along, and I think they assumed it was those two.
Rumors of a feud between that and that on the set of that are false. Most sources, including people here, confirmed there's zero bad blood between the actors, and that they have never met in person. Which is like fair. I mean, if the cast for this, they did it like a 2-week release of like, here's all the people in Doomsday. When your cast is that big, yeah, you're probably not gonna have all the people in the same scenes together. Like,
or yeah, like or like they're not even gonna be in the same country. Yeah, probably.
So, I guess it's the weird thing right now where it's like you see in the MCU is like it's like, oh, we have 3 movies right now that are coming out in the next couple years. Now, mind you, future movies: Armor Wars, Black Panther 3, Blade, Shang-Chi 2.
I heard Blade
X-Men.
got shut down.
I heard that too.
So I
don't know how.
Shang-Chi, that was a super underrated one. Didn't perform well in the domestic market.
I thought that was one of the stronger MCU movies. I would say that.
Agreed.
Right now.
Agreed. I love the character. I love that actor.
Not even thinking about it, I'm putting it's already top 5.
Yeah,
without even having to like fully look, I'm putting it in top 5. There was one
scene
scene that annoyed me, and that was it.
What was that?
It was like on the airplane, and like I think it was like Shang-Chi was telling like the story of his like mom and dad, and they kept having like one of the comedian actors that are in the movie as like the person like the flight attendant, like, and they kept that sort of shit, and like that was the thing. It's like this is forced humor. It doesn't need to be here. All you're doing is fucking annoying me. Get this off the screen. Like, it was like it fully brought me down to that moment.
Well, I know a lot of people hate her anyways, but because that's just who she is and everything.
But like, I mean, so like, it's weird to see that we're in this stage right now where like Marvel kind of doesn't really have a whole lot.
It's like where are we going? What are we doing? What are we doing? Like, it's filler. We're in the filler arc right now.
Like, this is the thing is like, and going back at this is we're almost at the point where this is a 20-year movie franchise. Like, this has never been seen before, never been done before. Like, you have...
It is... The scale of everything is...
It's insane.
And crazy.
Yeah. But at the same point, though, now, it's like, are we getting to the point where people just don't care?
I think going to the movies is dying, too.
Yes. I will agree to an extent there.
Oh, well, since we're talking about movies, we're going to go to the movies. I tried to order tickets the other night.
Oh, boy.
Bomb. It's not a normal movie theater. It's everything's done through them. Yeah. It's not like you can go on Fandango or something or whatever. It's all through their own website, which is very bad. Oh, and I bought tickets to them before, but like I went to go buy tickets. It was like, can't be processed. Try again later. So then I tried again, and it was like, this has already been processed. And I was like, what does that mean? So I was like, I'll try tomorrow. And then I look at my phone. They took out. I got double charged, but I didn't get the tickets. So I had to call.
Oh, good.
It's Jordan's Furniture. If you're from New England, you're familiar with Jordan's Furniture. They have the biggest IMAX theater in New England, which is such a funny thing. They're like, hey, we make furniture, but also we're making the best theater in New England. So everything is through them. And so I called them, and they're like, yeah, that happens a lot, and it's kind of unfortunate. And she's like, you'll get them there. It's pending, but then it's going to not go through. And I was like, okay. So she's like, you can order the tickets through me right now, or you can get them here. And I was like, well, I'm an hour and a half away. So like, that's also how good the series is. We're going to drive an hour and a half to go see this movie. Yeah. And so,
just hurts my brain though thinking about all this. Like,
I'm just like, this is like, I'm like, dude, what year is this? Like, how are we having like payment processing problems? Like,
and especially if it's like, oh yeah, we have this problem happen a lot. Then why aren't you fixing it?
Yeah, like can't we make this process better? Also, like, she was like offered to have me buy the tickets through the phone. I'm like, again, I was like, what year is this?
Yeah, Jesus. I mean, you're not wrong though. Like, you are seeing a significant dip in just movie takes. Now some movies are still doing like very well. I mean, like I wonder like 2025 movie revenue, domestic. It's domestic. I don't care. Actually, let's just go gross. Can I do gross? Total gross. Total gross. Okay, or maybe not. Some movie you made $116. It was in one theater.
What was that?
It was Daniela Forever.
Oh, shout out Daniela Forever.
Yeah. So like here's where we're at right now. Top 5 movies by total gross. This is domestic, so I mean I can find a way to do it not domestic. But Wicked, Moana 2, Minecraft movie, Lilo and Stitch, Superman.
I actually liked Minecraft.
Yeah, I mean, but like it's one of those things. It's like total gross yet again. Like I said, this is domestic, mind you, but it's only 400,000. It's only 400 million,
which is crazy. So you look, F1 came out this year. Yeah. I think it's arguably one of the best movies to come out this year. For a movie, I wouldn't say it's the best movie. It's not. It's a good movie. It's not like. I would say it's not going to win any awards. It will win awards for like cinematography and like filmmaking. I don't think it's going to win any story stuff or like actor stuff. But like that, I saw that at this theater we're going to, and like it just was an experience. And that like we're kind of losing out on the movie, the theater experience, and also especially because like at home, like you can just watch all this stuff. They made it so easy to watch it all at home.
Oh, serious.
Like a lot of stuff will like be watched, like they'll do it at home release like 2 weeks after it comes out. Especially if it had a poor opening release, they'll be like, all right, we're putting it on streaming right now. Well, I mean, and so like there's some movies that are streaming and in the movies at the same time. I mean, like, so
look at Superman. That happened with Superman. Superman had like a 3-week release, and then they're like, "Oh, by the way, this is when it's coming. This is when it's coming to streaming services." And then and then it was like 2 weeks after that. It's like, "Hey, it's on HBO Max now." It's like,
yeah,
holy speed running, this thing to the freaking, try and get any money from it. But like, so yeah. I did find the highest grossing films of the year worldwide. So this will show you something here.
One of them is an animated movie, Chinese movie, which is now on Netflix.
That's number 1.
And it's supposed to be really good, but
$2 million.
Never heard of it. I had never heard of it. And I guess it's supposed to be incredible. So
$2 billion.
Yeah.
$2 billion. That's the $2 billion. Lilo and Stitch is at $1 billion.
Which is now it's on Disney Plus, and I might end up watching that. I don't know. I'm not really that excited about it, but
yeah,
I'll end up watching it. Yeah, I'm not.
Minecraft movie's number 3, 900 mil. So now we're in the millions. So now we're in the millions. We were billions the first two. Yeah. Now we're in the millions.
900 million is a lot of money, though.
Yeah. Jurassic World Rebirth, which got shit on everywhere, 865 million.
Surprised.
Then it's How to Train Your Dragon, 634 million.
Very good. It was very good.
F1 right below it at 424. 624.
There you go.
Sorry.
And
then the last 4, just really to rip them off real quick. The last 4. Superman 615, Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning 598, Demon Slayer 555, Fantastic Four: Final Steps 519.
I watched Mission Impossible earlier in the week, and it was not good. Ooh. Which is upsetting because I would put it on par with Mission Impossible 3.
Yeah,
which was good, but after that, it just became this incredible series. And especially this is like the Dead Reckoning Part 2, the Dead Reckoning or whatever, I can't remember what it's called. That was it was an amazing film. I don't care, it was awesome. But this one was just like, oh boy, what?
One of those ones. Where is it?
Yeah, what happened? Even I was a half an hour in, and I was like, this just feels weird. It's off.
Yeah. So I mean, this is we're in the years where it's because for instance, what year do you think? Just throwing this out there real quick before we wrap this fully up. What year within films would you say was a very strong year within the past 10 years or so?
2019, probably 2018.
Let's go 2018. Let's go 2018.
Pre-COVID.
This isn't even funny. I'm laughing because this is how outrageous it is. You're ready for 2018.
Yeah.
2 billion Infinity War. 1.3 billion Black Panther. 1.3 billion Fallen Kingdom Jurassic World. 1.2 billion Incredibles 2. 1.1 billion Aquaman.
Incredibles 2?
Yeah.
They re-release it?
In 2000, this is 2018. That's when it came out. Apparently.
Really?
Apparently. But right there, the top 5 movies in 2018 were all over $1 billion in revenue.
And mostly Disney movies.
So, yeah. It was 3 Disney movies, 1 Universal, 1 Warner Brothers. And then it's like 900 million Bohemian Rhapsody, 856 million Venom, Mission Impossible Fallout 791, Deadpool 2 785, Fantastic Beasts: The Crimes of Grindelwald 654. But like you go from having 5 movies, the top 5 movies all being over $1 billion, to having 2 movies being $1 billion within the matter of 10 years is. Because, like, even 2019, 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoa, hold up a second. We should have done 2019. Actually, wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 movies over $1 billion.
Yeah.
Endgame, Lion King, Frozen 2, Spider-Man Far From Home, Captain Marvel, Joker, Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker, Toy Story 4, Aladdin.
All Disney.
All Disney, but. I mean, even Sony, technically. The only one that isn't is Joker.
Yeah. All Disney.
Like, that's insanity.
Yeah. I don't know, dude.
Like, it's very odd. Oh, okay, then yeah, this way the drop happens is 2020. Number 1 movie grossing in 2020? Demon Slayer.
Tenet? Oh, Demon Slayer. Yeah.
Demon Slayer. Tenet was 5th.
Okay, that was the first. So like,
they shut down all the theaters. Yeah, this is the first.
They shut down all the theaters, and then partway through, they're like, "We're releasing Tenet. We're gonna see if we can go back to the movies." Saw Tenet, and then they shut down again.
Yeah, because I mean, and you look at this list: it's Demon Slayer, The 800, My People, My Homeland, Bad Boys for Life, Tenet, Sonic the Hedgehog.
I will tell you one thing: Bad Boys for Life, bad movie. You don't hear me say that often.
The following year, Spider-Man: No Way Home, 1.9 billion, and then the rest are all under $1 billion. But like, yeah, it's films are. I mean, theaters are dying. That's kind of it.
Mm-hmm.
And like, even the powerhouses, if it isn't well-known titles. Spider-Man is a universal, is a worldwide thing.
Hey, I'll bring it back to F1. F1, new IP, original IP.
Mm-hmm.
And that one didn't do well domestically. Globally, it did well because F1 is much bigger in the rest of the world. But it'd be like if they tried to make an American soccer movie.
Oh, NASCAR movie.
I mean, a NASCAR movie. I mean, look at the Tom Cruise NASCAR movie. That was pretty popular.
Yeah, fair.
Days of Thunder.
There we go.
That's the one.
Talladega
Nights.
Talladega Nights.
You know what? I'm not leaving my house today. I'm not going anywhere south because there's a NASCAR race today, so it is a nightmare.
Yeah, see?
I live right by the NASCAR track, so.
Jesus. Yeah, so there's our review of Thunderbolts and also just the ramblings of 2 madmen. Nonsense.
of 2 men in their 30s. One in the basement.
We're probably going to do more movie reviews and other sorts of reviews like this coming down the line because these are fun to do. And it's also fun just watching some of these things. And like I said, eventually here we'll just do, actually, you know what we could do? Let me look at something real quick. We could, technically, next month, giving you guys all this is something that's just an organic moment right now for everyone, just so you know. Next month is October. It is spooky month. Did we just do a full month of just bullshit sci-fi, shitty sci-fi movies and horror movies?
Yeah.
if you have a shitty sci-fi or horror movie, leave it in the comments. I'll ask some friends. You ask some friends. We have 4 recording sessions. We have 4 recording sessions, so 2 and 2 for picking movies. There we go. That's
actually I think actually it's 5 next month.
Oh, I know. So actually, now that I think about it as well, one of them will be Tron. So it's technically 3.
October is you know what it is? It's a 3 paycheck month next week.
Yes.
It's a rare three paycheck for me.
Yeah, it is for me too, baby. Let's go.
Hooray! So I mean, first week we could do horror. Second week is Tron.
Yep.
Sci-fi.
Nope. Yeah, and potentially has
it could be a horror show. Actually, yesterday. Okay, I'm going. Continuous rambling.
Yep.
I went to Manchester Comic-Con yesterday.
Oh, okay.
And I brought up that I'm going to go see this, and he's like, my buddy was like, I was going to ask you if you wanted to go see it, and then he's like, I was looking into it, and I saw it was Jared Leto, and I went, uh-oh. Yeah, so
I saw a most recent clip. I don't know if you've seen it, where he gets on the original Tron 1 bike.
In the movie or in
it's like a clip that's going around online where
okay.
the original like bar handle comes up and then he gets on it, and it's like the original animation style too.
That's cool.
And it shows Jeff Bridges and he's like, let's see if you can handle this sort of thing. Like, yeah, I was like, whoa, okay, hold up a second.
All right.
Yeah. I didn't need it to go this hard right now.
And he was like, is anyone in the original movie going to be in it? I'm like Jeff Bridges. He's like, I thought he died. I'm like, they're already showing that he's back. And he's like,
yeah.
So,
yep. Yes, there you go. We're going to be the next month shitty, potentially not 1 week shitty, sci-fi horror movies that will be a lot of fun. So
I'm holding out hope.
Yeah. Either way, it's going to be fun for us.
It'll be fun. Yeah.
So expect some random Velocipaster level shit coming down the path.
if I could find it, I have a really crappy Japanese horror movie we could watch.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Exciting.
A really not safe for life. It's a sex doll movie.
Oh.
A sex android. Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
Leave what movies you want us to do down in the comments down below. If there is a movie, we'll watch basically frickin' anything. Let's be honest here. We'd give anything a shot. I don't think we've ever turned anything off yet. Nah, I can't say that because you did turn something off. We gotta get you to finish it just so we can say that.
There's 2. There's been 2.
2? I thought there was only 1.
I can't remember the movie. What's the movie?
No, one of them was the show, the Zack Snyder.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But I was like, I couldn't remember if there was a movie.
Yeah, I don't think it's a movie. At least not the one that I know.
I couldn't get through the show.
Yeah. But, so let us know down in the comments down below. All the different things. And as always, depending on where you are, morning, after, even night, stay out, stay safe. And we'll talk to y'all later.
Bye-bye.
Okay, bye.